So the first level teaches you how to item swim. The second level teaches you how to item swim, but now you have to avoid enemies. The third level is item swim, pick up and let go. So what it's referring to is if you have an item, if you use an item in order to swim around with, and then you let go of that item, whether because you're going to use it in a different spot or you just need to get rid of it in general. So now what's happening is you're using an item to go fast, so you're picking up momentum. And then if you let go of said item, you immediately lose that momentum. And you have to continue avoiding things, but now you have to also pick up the item again to regain that same momentum and continue going forward, whether if it's time-based or just in a level in general, like this one. You know, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with said momentum all coming in at once. So this level does ramp up the difficulty quite a lot, but it does try and teach you how to do that, I guess you can say. Again, I'm not gonna say my levels are perfect, because they're not, but that's the idea. So the further you go into the world, the more things get intense, the more you have to do things faster or think faster or whatever. So again, the coins are not needed. Control your swimming by picking up and letting go of items. So there's that. Upload. Does this thing fix it or does it not fix it? So immediately you get thrown with a spring. So the reason why the spring is there in general is one, it adds the added difficulty up here with the muncher, and two, it makes you move fast. So again, the reason why I do this is due to the fact that people don't like water levels in general because they make you move slow or whatever. The spring is so it's making you just immediately move and not have to walk for, you know, said reason to whatever item. And then obviously you're given the item, so now you have to pick up the item and then use it in order to play the level. Your mind is just, I'm not doing too well either, dude. So here, as you can tell, you pick up the helmet in order to use the switch, but you can't use the switch unless you throw the helmet. You need to activate the switch in order to be able to continue forward. In order to continue forward, you are forced to wear the helmet just to be able to continue again, otherwise you won't be able to go through. And if you pay attention over here to the right, if you pick up the helmet before the switch says on, then you are screwed without picking up the checkpoint, but you can still win, so that part doesn't matter. It's just a matter of paying attention. So there you let go of the thwomp. So here, you throw this guy over here, so now you have an item to swim, because again, in order to go down below, you would be able to survive the first spike, but you wouldn't be able to survive the second spike. And again, if you were to use this switch now, I don't think you'll have time to get through at all, because you won't be able to even get past the second spike. So again, you're using items to swim fast, you're letting go of items to lose the momentum, and then you're picking up the items again in order to go other sections, essentially. So you take damage, you can survive the first one no problem, but you can't survive the second one. Okay, and then I die. I guess here, you can essentially do whatever you want, but I'm not really sure why you wait for the helmet to like hit the coin box, kind of why there is. So you try and shoot the helmet before they turn back solid. Again, you can wait. I don't know why you would want to wait, but yeah. So here, you can pick up the checkpoint, and a cool thing is if you go through this door and then you want to go back, you can't, you'll be blocked. It is nowhere near as hard as I thought it was going to be, but again, I'm the one that made the level, so this stuff is quite child's play, I guess you can say. It's fun, because everything within the level itself is pretty unique. There you go. Yeah, so that's a lot better. So now you have access to the coins. So you can also do this if you want. Again, you don't need to pick up the coin. You do need to pick up this one, but again, coins are just for the purpose of showing you where you should be going versus putting an arrow everywhere. And then here, I'm gonna pretend that I didn't get through. So again, if you would have gone through, you just go straight. Otherwise, you do need this power-up. If you happen to lose it, then yes, you will die. But otherwise, you can win anyways. So there's 3 different ways of winning. The pink door, just going past the pink door in case you don't have the key, or the yellow door that immediately takes you to the ending. Thank you. So yeah, 1-3 is nowhere near as hard as I thought it was going to be, but it definitely picks up the pace. 1-4